called moussaka. Everyone here calls it moussaka, and it makes me crazy. Moussaka. Let's cook. I'm Charlie Therman, and I'm the founder of Therman Law Offices here in Chicago. Now, when I'm not in the courtroom, you can find me right here in the kitchen. Now, this is a recipe that's near and dear to my heart. One of my aunts, who is Greek, used to make this for me. Now, for those of you that don't know, a moussaka is a multi-layered dish. Beautifully roasted potatoes, fried eggplant. We're gonna layer a wonderful meat sauce that we're gonna make. And then on top of that, put a bechamel sauce, and then topped with a little bit of Gruyere cheese. And it is savory and amazing. We're gonna slice all of our eggplants, and we're gonna fry them in extra virgin olive oil. You don't want them too crisp because we're gonna bake it afterwards. We're also gonna add the potatoes in. We're gonna slice them, and we're just gonna boil them for 8 to 10 minutes. Just so they're soft but not fully cooked through, because again, we're gonna bake them. So we're gonna start with making the meat sauce. We're gonna start by putting our whole onion in. We wanna put our cinnamon sticks and bay leaves. We wanna go ahead and put our tomato paste in there, cloves, ground cinnamon, and nutmeg. And so now we're gonna put the ground beef in, and we're gonna let it cook until it's completely brown. And then on top of that, we're gonna make a bechamel sauce. Now this is, for a lot of people, the most intimidating process, but if you just follow a few easy steps, you'll get through it very smoothly. And we're gonna go ahead and melt 1 stick of butter. As that's melting, we're gonna whisk 4 eggs. All right, now that the butter is completely melted, we're gonna add 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and we're gonna slowly whisk it in. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in 4 cups of milk. We're also gonna put a little bit of cinnamon and a pinch of nutmeg, and now we're just gonna keep whisking it for about 10 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, it's gotten real thick. So right now what we wanna do is take a cup of this mixture, and we're gonna slowly whisk it into the eggs. You don't wanna just dump the eggs into the sauce itself, because then you run the risk of having scrambled eggs. And no one wants scrambled eggs in their bechamel sauce. And then you're gonna slowly pour the mixture back into your pot and keep whisking until you get a real smooth sauce. We finally arrived at this moment. This is the coup de grace, and I promise you, it will all be worth it. So first, we're gonna go ahead and just put a little layer of the bechamel sauce on the bottom. So now you layer your potatoes side by side, covering the entire pan. Now we're gonna layer what really is the star of this dish, which is your fried eggplant. And I love the eggplant so much, I'm gonna use every bit of it, even if I double layer it. And now that it's covered in eggplant, our next step is we're gonna go ahead and layer it with our meat sauce. You're gonna wanna layer it as evenly as possible throughout. And now for the final step, we're gonna top it with the bechamel sauce, your remaining bechamel sauce. And last but not least, we're just gonna top it with a little bit more Gruyere cheese, because it's gonna give it that nice breaded crust. And that's it. We are ready to pop it in the oven and see what happens. We just got this moussaka out of the oven. It smells wonderful, and it just looks beautiful on top. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this. Obviously, I love Greek food and all types of Mediterranean food. Please feel free to reach out to me and tell me some of your favorite recipes below. If you do want to download the recipe, we'll have a link in the description. If you're ever in need of an injury attorney in the Chicagoland area, please feel free to reach out to me. You can find me at choosecharlie.com or just give us a call. And of course, chef's privilege. I'm gonna sneak the first taste. It's absolutely amazing. The textures, the flavors, This is a winner, and I cannot wait for you to try it at home.